Hello and welcome to week 11 of our journey through some post holes in Old Testament theology. This week we want to look at sin in the Old Testament, or at least sin in the book of Numbers. In my mind, we have about 5 more weeks of this series, and then we're going to start another series that I think will be interesting, but we'll more on that later. But today we want to look at the letters, the Hebrew letters of Numbers 5, 22, 24, and 27. And what we're talking about this week are corporate sins and individual sins. So we want to dig into that on Wednesday's podcast. And of course, we'll look at the grammar of this verse more on Friday. So let's go ahead and look at these letters. I did 3 verses this week. And so that's a tall order, but let's go ahead and at least look at the letters of the first verse. We've been doing this for a while now. So maybe today we can do the letters of the first verse and then just try to read and pronounce the words of the second and third verse today. Okay, so I'll do it as usual. I'll pause, say the letter, pause, say the vowel, pause, say the letter, and so forth. So this is a vav, vocal schwa, kaf, without a dagesh, although it doesn't make any difference in the sound, and a hirik yod, which is a vowel letter, a long vowel letter, vaki, okay, and for, or and because, something like that, although I think it's going to have to translate differently here. Tav, hirik, sheen, shava. Now, what kind of a shava would you say that is? I'm going to go with a silent shava. I'm going to take this hirik as a short I, just an I with a normal I in transliteration. So tish. Gimel, dagesh, but since this is the beginning of a new syllable, it's just a hardening dagesh, a light dagesh. Sharuk. So tishgu. Vav, vocal shva, lamed, cholam, long O, aleph, which quiesces, it kind of disappears after a long vowel, velo, and not, tav, patak, ayin, katef patak, a small patak, sin, sharuk. So the whole word is pronounced ta'asu. Aleph, sere, tav, 8. This is the direct object marker. Direct object approaching. More on that on Friday. Kaf, kamatz. That's just a hardening dagesh since it's at the beginning of a word. Lamed. Actually, I think this, because the word is kol, which is long, I think this is a kamatz katuf, which is a short O. Kol. I know that because of the word, not because there's nothing here to indicate it. So this is a hey, patak, doubled mem, that's a doubling dagesh, or a strong dagesh, hirik, sade, shava. What kind of a shava is it? I'm going to say that it is a silent shva. This syllable is closed because of the hirik yod. So we have a short vowel probably here. So mitz. Cholam vav, tav. Ha mitzot. Okay. Kol ha mitzot. Hey. Hey, by the way, hey, see if you can figure out some of the meaning bits of this before Friday. Because, like, what's this hey? What the hey? Okay, what is it? Can you guess it? Aleph, sere, lamed. It's a doubled lamed. It's not a begad kvat letter, just like, where do we see it? A mem is not a begad kvat letter. These have to be doubling dageshes. Dagesh forte, strong dageshes. Dagesh gadol, large dagesh. Good dagesh. Segol hey, a vowel combination. The hey is a vowel letter there. Ha el Ha'ela. This is the word for these. Sorry, Friday stuff. Aleph, Katef Batak, Sheen, Segol, Resh, Asher, Makef, a dash, Dalet. That dagish is a hardening dagish, just a light dagish because it's the beginning of a word. Hirik, doubled bait. This is doubled because it's after a short vowel. So the first bait closes the first syllable there, and the second bait opens the next one with a segol and a resh. Deber, Asher Deber. Adonai, otherwise known as YHVH, name of God. Aleph, Segol, Lamed, El, which means two. Makef, Mem, Holam, Sheen, Segol, Hey, Moshe, which is Moses' name in Hebrew. Okay, now I didn't give all of verse 24, but let's do something different. Let me, instead of going through all the letters, let me pause and let you sound, you pause the tape, the video, and try to sound out the word, and then I'll pronounce the word. Okay, so go ahead and pause the tape and see if you can pronounce this. Welcome back. Here's how I pronounce it. Vahaya. Next word. That's right. Im. Next word. Me'ene. Me'ene. Okay, next word. Ha'edah. Ne'esta. Got it? Ne-es. I'm taking that to be the syllables closed, silent schwa. Ne-es-ta. Lish Gaga. You've heard of Lady Gaga. This is Lish Gaga. Hirik. Yeah, anyway. Silent schwa. The syllable's closed. Va-asu. Kol, again, I'm taking that as a kamatz katuf, a short O. Ha-eda, we saw that up here somewhere, didn't we? Ha-eda, I saw it. I thought I saw it. Anyway, par, ben, you know Ben, bakar, echad, la-ole, la-ola, La-ola, la-reach, it's a furtive patak, probably should be a little bit over to the right here. Yach, each, nikoka, no, I'm sorry, nikoach, this again, a furtive patak should be moved over here. Oach, each, oach. So, la-reach, nikoach, ladonai. To the Lord, the name of God. Okay, I've got another page here. Wow, the font's not, I didn't fix the font, but that's okay. Hopefully you can recognize it. So let's do the same thing. See if you can pause the video, try to pronounce it, turn it back on, and I'll pronounce it. Va'im, nefesh, achat, tekata, tekata, bish gaga, va hik ri va, va hik ri va, eitz bat shanata. See the makef? This is a real hay. It's not just a fake hay like that one. Well, anyway. La katat for a sin offering. Okay, so there you have the letters for today. We're looking at numbers 15, 22, 24, and 27 this week. We have, first of all, the first two verses relate to a community sin, a corporate sin, collective sin. And then the second one deals with an individual sin. And so there are such things as corporate sins in the Old Testament, and then also individual sins. So we're going to, next week, I think we'll look at Ezekiel 18 in contrast to this week. Well, I'm getting ahead of myself. Podcast on Wednesday, Lord willing, will be about sin of these sorts in the Old Testament.